Please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police channel, you'll be the first to receive the same. Remember to share the video with your friend, your mama, papa, girlfriend, boyfriend, and your side chick and side man. Yes, and post a comment below, even just to post and say, I am here to show your appreciation of the work that we are doing here at the Jamaica Young Police channel. And thanks for being a part of the movement. So, moving on. We're at the Jamaica Young Police and we hate criminals with a passion. So here's one of them. This guy's name is Javon Pinnock. Yeah, aka Froggy. Have a distinct scar on the left side of his face and him eye go all the way down to him cheekbone. And you know, more or less is a Jamaican do that, you know, telephone cut. I don't know how them come by that thing for, you know, to scar people face like that, and that it's just awful, but terrible people. So this man that you're looking at, his name is Javon Pinnock. Aka Froggy, yeah, Froggy them call him on the street, and he's wanted in New York, in Queens, New York, for the murder of Javon Jamison, a Jamaican youth them called Blingers. Yes, and Blingers was killed almost 2 years ago by this man and another man named Christopher King. Christopher King is in custody in New York, awaiting trial for the murder of Jamison. So we are appealing, we are begging, beseeching you Jamaican people in Jamaica and the diaspora, wherever you see this man, to inform the police, whether it's 119 or 911, and let them know that this man is wanted in New York for the murder of Javon Jamison, so that this man can be placed in custody or go straight to the departure home where he belongs, and that's justice. And we say that because we hate criminals with a passion, because there was no reason for this man to kill Blingers, because Blingers was not a threat to him at the time. It was murder, clear murder. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon member. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives at this channel. We at the channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. This is a message from yours truly at the Jamaica Young Police channel, and what we stand for. We as people and our community. This platform exists for a far greater purpose: the upliftment and empowerment of people across the globe. Our mission is to inspire you to grow and become better in every dimension of your life: mentally, physically, spiritually, ethically, morally, and truthfully. We are not here to scam you. We are not here to con you. And we are certainly not here to feed you sensationalized stories just for views or popularity. No. So that's why we tell you that we are not into that. We are all about the upliftment of the people. Instead, we are here to stimulate your mind, challenge your thinking, and equip you with the tools necessary to discern truth from lies, fact from fiction, right from wrong. Not just who's right, but what is right. The content I deliver, is structured to make you reflect, analyze, and awaken a level of consciousness that is all too rare in today's world. To those who complain about the length of the videos, Here's my heartfelt message to you. Yes, I, Chris Porter, this is my heartfelt message. If you take time to watch every video in its entirety, every video, I guarantee you will walk away having learned something of value. The knowledge and insights shared on this channel are not commonly available. In fact, the type of content I offer is the kind you would typically find only in universities, lectures, or high-level academic institutions, where you would have to pay for access. On this channel, it's free, but that doesn't make it less valuable. It only means you have the privilege of receiving it without the burden of tuition. It's free. Knowledge is power. So, I implore you, please watch the videos to the end. Your understanding deepens with each minute, each seconds, every hour, and I promise it's worth every second of your time. Many of you have expressed concern that you are not receiving notification when new videos are released. This is often due to how YouTube manages subscriptions and alerts. To resolve this issue, please take a moment to unsubscribe from the channel, then subscribe again, and make sure to select all on the notification. This simple step ensure that you never miss an important message, insight, or update. Thanks for your continued support. At the Jamaica Young Police channel, I stand for truth, discipline, and the betterment of our people. Together we can build a more conscious, informed, and empowered generation. So today, them say Jamaica one of the most homophobic country in the world, and I always tell them that's a lie. Because I am from Jamaica, born and raised in a belly of beast. If you don't know somebody who's a rear admiral or a timon or a transgender, or what you want to call it, something is wrong with it. Also transgender, but a man who believes it, they are a girl or vice versa. So the deafening silence of reggae icons and examination of cultural betrayal and political alignment in what many considered a stunning act of betrayal to the core tenets of Rastafarianism, African identity and moral tradition. A number of celebrated reggae and dancehall artists, namely Queen Ifrica, Sizzla, Kalonji, Capitan, Buju Banton, Shaggy, Spragga Benz, have shown troubling alignment, whether through direct support or conspicuous silence, with the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization and its controversial embrace of ideologies that contradict foundational African and Rastafarian values. This alignment becomes even more glaring considering the bold and provocative statements made by PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization opposition leader Mark Gummibear Golding, the British-born politician in Jamaica, whose recent comments implicitly or explicitly advocating for alternative lifestyles that contradict the moral and natural order embraced by many Jamaicans, have gone unchallenged by these musical icons. Gummibear's statements, which can be interpreted as a mocking or undermining traditional gender roles and moral expectations, would have been denounced in earlier eras by the way of artistical expression, by the very artists who now seem to tolerate or even silently endorse this ideological shift. This ideological shift, it's not done by accident, it was deliberate. These reggae artists, once seen as defender of righteousness, justice and black liberation, have remained disturbingly silent. None of them has stepped forward to publicly denounce the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization increasing alignment with the LGBTQ plus advocacy, a movement that many Rastas and traditionalists view as incompatible with spiritual teachings of Emperor Haile Selassie I, the Bible, and the principle of nature itself. For artists who once chanted down Babylon and stood firmly against what they call fire upon sodomy, this newfound silence is not just suspect, it is alarming. This raises critical questions. Have these artists abandoned the foundational principle for political favor? Have they been co-opted by the same system they once denounced? Or worse, are they now collaborators with an organization some describe as morally bankrupt, ethically compromised, and spiritually adrift? Many Jamaicans who look to cultural leaders for moral direction feel betrayed. The silence of these prominent figures is viewed by many as not neutrality, but as complicity to support or fail to rebuke a political party that many believe promotes an unnatural agenda, particularly that the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization operating as a political party when it's a terrorist organization is also accused of harboring criminals and dismantling institutions of law and order, is to walk away from the responsibility of leadership and spiritual guidance. It is not merely a political issue, it's a cultural, spiritual and moral one. If the guardians of reggae music born from struggle, resistance and divine consciousness refuses to stand for what is right, then who will? So these Rastafarians have become bedfellows with the enemies of God, nature, and the laws that govern us as black people to continue to reproduce. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. You're going to hear us having a conversation with a brother who's expressing himself clearly to show you that it's not every Jamaican sleeping. You watch, you listen, and you decide. And please remember to share the video with your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, and let them know that the Jamaica Young Police channel is not an entertainment channel. This is consciousness. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Returning your call.
All right. I tried to reach out to you, man, because I listen to your program, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. And the other night I was listening to two guys talking to you about some political tribalism. I think one of them you call Pine Action or something like that.
Yes. You come from,
yeah, man.
Come from Manchester and...
Yeah, all right. I don't really know where they come from. I never pick up that much. But the other one who claimed to be a university graduate and highly educated person.
Yes.
Right? I observed something with a group of people that call themselves PMP or socialists.
Yes.
That they love to bring up conversation and point fingers at people who deal with truth and rights.
Yes.
And when they don't have their way, they call them JLP. But I can tell you, for most part, what I observe, I'm living on this earth for close enough to 50 years.
Okay.
That these people, they love to talk. And when they talk, you see,
yes,
what they do is, if they speak and they speak of something and it's incorrect and you correct them, they don't stand corrected. What they do is flip the story and start to point on something else.
True.
Right? So we understand them enough. If you observe these people very careful, from their conversation, you can understand how deeply rooted they are in that corrupt system that call themselves whatever they name.
Yeah, man. PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization.
Yeah, man.
And they don't take responsibility for what they have done.
No.
And they don't
No.
want to be corrected. They want to continue, and they want you to go along and lie.
Right. And as soon as you start to make a point, even when they speak and break, they run out of conversation. As you start to make a point, they want to overtalk you as if what the stupidness they said to you, you should shut up and let that be.
Well, that's what I don't allow them to do it on this program. That's why I let them know, you understand. Because what they want to do is come on to spread them propaganda and lies. You understand? So that's why I use facts. I tell people all the time, if you don't have any facts, don't come over here because you're not going to allow to spew your propaganda. So that is what they want to do.
I listen to them all the time, man. And I hear you beat them all the time. Because even there is another one from St. Elizabeth who was talking about the radar. Man, don't go a certain people place.
Yes.
But what he should understand before we speak that nonsense is that the people who work in radar office, they are there during the JLP and the PMP time. So if he's going to be criticizing their action, he should criticize them as a people and not being politically aligned. Right? Because they do their job and they do it the same way by giving friends and close allies what resources are there, and some people don't get it. So that's what I know. And I'm telling you, that's something that I advertise. Understand. Because I even had an argument with one of them that's in the same agriculture system. And I tell him clear that you people fight your ass off to get in the high chairs of government offices, and then you personalize the services for you and your family and your close friends.
Yes.
The people who work and pay taxes don't get no benefit from you, idiot. So you need to leave the government office and go run your own business, so you can run your clients who come to you. Me and a couple of them have arguments already, man. Yeah, so we understand clearly the objective that some people try to have when they try to propaganda things and talk rubbish.
Well, that's how. Well, they are trained. They are trained narcissists. I have never seen. But look here, where I'm from, that's where criminality, the birth of criminality, that's why they do not like me, because I have seen it as a little child growing up. Gods, you heard him say that if I'm a pirate in my community, a community that is infested with criminality. You see, you have seen, I've done even a video where a guy in my next door from where I'm from, in Concrete Jungle, him have HIV and him a lick out woman body hole and vagina. And she video him, And I don't know if you had listened to the video where he had called her.
I never get that one.
Yes, it's released this man where he's calling the woman and begging her not to release the video. The video that he allowed her to videotape him doing. You understand? So it goes to show you that these people, the
level of morality that they walk around with.
Yes, you understand. And this man is
not up to the level that society need to go in Jamaica. And they try to use their mouth to drag other people in alliance with them and talk rubbish. Because I can tell you, when Andrew Wilness was selected to be the leader minister, the next leader of the party. He wasn't my favorite guy. I never believed in him. I thought Christopher would do a better job than him. But I can realize that the man has grown in his capacity.
Yeah, that is so true.
Become more mature. And the next thing I'm saying, that regardless of the propaganda that these crazy people running around with, right? My saying or my statement is, same like how they ring the hand of the government, the ruling government, and bring them to court with the Paula Llewellyn situation.
Yeah, no,
if they had one single proof that this man
is corrupt,
would take $1 from the government coffers, he would be in prison or in courthouse right now. So I would love them to bring him to court if they have the proof.
Yes, but I can tell you still that you have to understand the judiciary You understand? The judiciary have been stuck for the past 18 years when the PNP in power by corrupt people. The PNP, you know, the PNP don't elevate people in the government, you know, who has no loyalty to them, you know, who's honest and decent. Just like what is happening in America right now. You see, with the Department of Justice, where the Attorney General firing lawyers that work for the government for speaking the truth.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is what happened in the judiciary. So that's the reason why with Paula Llewellyn and everything, why they stuck they have the corrupt judges like the Brian Lego Sykes and the one that let Judith Pusey and the one that let go Vibes Cartel. All of these brown paperback judges. If you notice, honest and decent people are not in the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. The only reason why, you know, and people won't say it, you know, the only reason why Jamaica, you know, is getting to know that Mark Golan is not a Jamaican by birth, you know. If they hadn't killed the woman in Gregor Park and the young man, you know, Rum Punch and Sweden, you know, Jamaica would not, that information would not be accessible for us, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if he hadn't authorized that killing, Jamaica would not know, because before then nobody was questioning his nationality.
Yeah.
And his place of birth until after that. And to this date, the man haven't produced a Jamaican, because there's none. I had a brother that
because the other day, you know, don't cut into you, but the other day, just want to make this point. When you was talking to this crazy brother and you was saying the same thing about his birth, place of birth.
Possibly, yes.
And this brother is telling you that you don't have any sense, you don't know anything, and the man is a Jamaican by birth, and you should go and find the paper that say he is not Jamaican, and you don't give him the proof that you have, and he couldn't bring the proof that he have to show. He's just chatting and trying to don't talk people. And I just was wondering also if this brethren come on the program to brag about what he achieved in life or what he won, or he was talking about the truth and the right.
Well, both of them are criminals, you know. Both of them have been to prison. You understand? The one that's in Philadelphia, you heard what he said. The PNP had cleaned up his criminal conviction and allow him to in America, because he went to prison for gun crime, and that's what the PNP has been doing for from the 80s, sending convicted criminals to America and other countries, and that's the reason why you have Isaac Buchanan, who's a liar now, a man who's convicted twice for drug dealing. So these people do not mean Jamaica anywhere. They want Jamaican people to become criminals. You have a convicted. We're in the world, well, apart from the United States of America, where you have a convicted criminal is the president, because that is white supremacy. Henry Morgan 101. You understand? But we don't have to be like them. We are better than them. You understand?
And the man them so stupid till the man them start to talk some things to show them up how stupid they are, until the man was talking about how many JLP members get convicted and go to prison. Only thing I can say towards that, why none of the JLP don't go? Why the JLP go to prison and them don't go?
Because the judge
them a bigger criminal.
Yes.
And they more cover up in a them system with them.
The judges,
one another.
Yes, man. The judiciary is corrupt. You understand?
Yeah.
Look what happened in Kern Spencer's case, and then this big dummy is talking about that Kern Spencer wasn't arrested at charge of thief.
Didn't thief any money.
And it was a Jamaican money.
If you thief goods and supplied for cash, is what you do.
Okay. No, but remember, you know, that he had built the Jamaican government in which he should not have built the government. You understand? He's the one that create this company, you know, with the woman. You understand? And the money, the money channel right back to him.
Yeah.
And the issue. That's why I've done a video, you know, that the government.
Man, and that brother there will defend them so heavily. Anytime them get themselves in a trouble for him out of the loudest in the country, I wonder what them are going to do now.
Which brother that?
KD Knight.
Oh, okay. Yes, but
Yeah, man. Anytime they get themselves in a trouble, man, him is the man with the loudest mouth in the country.
Yes, but
and more disrespectful as an attorney.
Yes, but KD Knight, you know, about 2 weeks ago, you know, he was caught saying that, you know, that the people must vote for Mark Golding to become prime minister. You know, no, I'm telling you, I'm going to really in a secret recording. He said it, and he has given so many reasons why. Because he says that Mark Golding is not only that he wasn't born in Jamaica, but he cannot be trusted.
Mm-hmm.
But we know that as black people who can think. Oh, on God's earth, a man. You ever hear anything? A man is claiming to be a Jamaican with no birth certificate. You ever hear anything like that?
Definitely.
And these people running behind it.
And all them have to do is show him front page and passport. What a lot of Jamaican people don't understand. There is one part in your passport that said place of birth. Show your front page of your passport.
No, but that passport that he was given by the PNP, he did not went through the process, the proper process as us who are Jamaicans who had applied for a passport. We know you have to provide a birth certificate and all this. I don't understand why the people them at Pika and all these places, even the other day when he came to America, and you know why they don't expose his itinerary to show the passport form that he filled out. And then you have another.
Too many people will walk away with their heads hanging shame, man. If they do that,
no, man, they don't have any.
They have to protect their mistake.
No, you can't shame the shameless. The PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization is a set of people who do not have shame. Shame not in their book. You can't shame them.
Yeah.
Look what they did last year at the conference. It's peer criminals they paraded.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
I was shocked to see that, man. The trend continue.
I wasn't shocked at all because it's Michael, man.
I never know that they would go that low, man. I never know that.
No, man.
If they are the one who talking about dignity and criminality and people cannot be trusted and morality and all of that and corruption, I don't think they should even walk that road. I don't think they should even walk that road.
These are the same people who's telling black men to open them body and take it like a girl.
They're good for that, man. They're good for that, man, because all of them kill off their wife and kill a woman, them and all kind of stuff.
And they did not even come. These people did not even come out and offer condolences to the family. They didn't even attend the funerals. These people are some vile people, and the people them still support them. You understand?
Yeah. You know? I don't know what is wrong with these people mentally, man, but I think it's a group of sick people joining that party.
Well, you have to be crazy, you know. You have to be crazy.
I'm saying we will believe in anyone at the party. Anyone, as I say, as a Jamaican. I would believe in anyone. But I definitely have to see representation.
No, man.
We say, yes,
I can't tell it.
And I tell people all the time, you know, I will vote for anyone at the party. If I see true representation that I believe in, I will go with it. But if I'm not seeing it from over that side, them people they're too corrupt, man, and them no business. Them no business, and then lie. Them very lie, man, very lie. Them always speak like they are clean.
Them have fork tongues.
Yeah.
These people are the epitome of evil, you know. But them cannot stop what's happening, and we cannot go back as a country and go back to the criminality of the PNP LGBTQ plus organization.
Yeah. I hope that the people of Jamaica make a very informed decision going into the next election. That's all I hope.
Yeah, that is true. And
very informed decision going there. I can't tell people what to vote for. And if you see what you believe in, it's your right to take it. And if you don't see it, then you have undecided. And that is my
that's why you cannot allow people who are in cults to vote for you. You know, you have to go out and vote and save Jamaica like how they saved it in 1980. The people who are there right now, who support the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, these are not people who love Jamaica. These people are enemies of Jamaica, you understand? Because remember, this is the same man who tried to overthrow the Jamaican government from the United States of America, along with a former FBI agent and a man who was in the Jamaica Defense Force. I was the one who was able to infiltrate the group, and dismantle it, from within,
I see them, man. I see them long time before I even know about your channel. I see them, man, and the last truth I hear that man talk was when he exposed Mantic and him antics. And after that, he went downhill. He went to the garbage heap to dig for rubble to expose lie and corruption. And I unsubscribed from his channel at that point.
Oh, you talking ugly some?
Yeah, man. I used to listen to man channel and watch him video them, and him used to talk some good things. But then I realized from him bring him boss and him channel to big up and start talk, I realized, this is a paid politically advocating system. Yes, so I realized that he's not for the truth anymore. He's for...
Well, he was never for the truth. Remember, say man a criminal, man a convicted criminal, If you have you listened to the 4-hour conversation I have with Dr. Herbert Nelson?
I didn't. Well, I didn't listen to that.
It's on the channel, man. He was a part of their circle that was in the United States of America, doing everything to destabilize Jamaica, so that the PNP would take the reins of government to cause to destabilize the government. And then Mark Golan will become the prime minister. That was the goal. He said it. I was the one that he was able to infiltrate the group and dismantle it.
Yeah.
With no fanfare.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Yes, I wasn't paid, and I never asked her any money or anything like that. I did it because I am a patriot. I cannot allow you to stay in a foreign country and tarnish Jamaica's name. You understand?
Yeah.
So
and if this government can put Jamaica 30% better off in the next term that they get, if they get it, Jamaica can be looking forward to a better days for young
yes, man. Look here.
Coming up in the country.
You see what? And
that's all we are. That's all we are asking, man.
You see what is happening right now in Jamaica? We have Jamaica school bus children where we never have yet when we grow up. School buses. So you can't. That is a first world. We are en route to become a first world country in terms of in everything. The only thing is the crime. The crime is going down, but we need what I need to do is start to teach two things I need to teach in a school: honesty and about human. When we say human rights, I teach them how to treat each other. You understand?
Yeah, humanity.
Yes, humanity. You don't.
We don't have human rights in Jamaica. We have criminal rights.
Yes, you have
because one thing that I notice in Jamaica is the motorists get penalized at every angle of the country.
Yes,
as much as you can see the shape of Jamaica map, and the criminals who shoot, rape, rob, and murder go to jail. Or go to court and get bail and walk the streets again without a charge.
True.
So we don't have human rights, we have criminal rights, and we have people who advocate and say, no, all the thing there, the mandatory 15-year sentence, say fine with gun. The same woman who badly and bitterly denounced that, she know what she's doing, man.
Well, Jamaican for Justice is a part of the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. Just look at the logo. The logo is the same logo as the PNP, but just because I know that most of the majority of Jamaican people do not pay attention.
Yeah, I see the picture of it, man.
Yes,
I see the picture
Jamaican for Justice and the NIA is a part of the PNP. It's an arm of the PNP masking as integrity. See the USAID. Donald Trump not giving them any money because they are a criminal organization. You understand?
Yeah.
So. But we continue. We're not going to stop, you understand? And when you come on to the truth, when you come on to the truth, we have to tell the people the truth because the only truth can set us free, nothing else.
Yeah, man. And what these idiots don't know,
Mm-hmm.
You see, people you have to deal with every day, don't try to lie to them.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're going to continue to be a professional liar if you try to do that. Because every day you're going to have to lie to hide the first lie from the person finding out.
Yeah, well, that I PMP DNA. That is something that they imparted to us as Jamaicans from 1972 until now. And we are trying to eradicate it. So that's why in the school they need to start to teach about honesty and ethics and morality, and reward the kids them for doing such. And by doing that, we have a better society where the PMP will become a relic. Because look here, the PMP, they are the one that responsible for the decadence in Jamaica. Them all of the garrison them in Jamaica. The zinc fence community are breeding communities for criminality and parasitic behavior.
Definitely, man.
Same like how you see them with the zinc fence, that's how their minds stay.
Definitely, man.
You understand?
If I had the opportunity, everyone flat to the ground, man.
Yes, man. So all of us know.
If you want to do anything private, go in your house, man. Yeah, man. Go in your house, man. Talk about privacy behind zinc fence. And only privacy behind there's illegal things.
That's
nothing good.
Nothing. You know, all the PMP do is breed criminals like chinks.
Yeah.
And chinks, chinks them smell stink. Bed bugs,
Yeah, man. But anyway, boss, continue to do your good work.
Yeah, man. When I stop, man.
We are listening to you, man. We are listening to you.
Alright, my boss.
And we understand, man, because the other night when these brother, I listen to the program, I hear these brother talking, boy, them brother there. You should have cut them off long time because them can't even have a good conversation with anybody. Because they don't answer question. I hear you ask the man where he come from and he couldn't answer you.
No, because...
And then he might go talk about say, you are hide. If anybody a hide at him, because he can't talk where he come from.
Well, yeah, that's how criminal operates, you understand? He was in America, and up to now, him don't understand, Whilst I was talking to him, I was using him voice and one and two little things. And I was able to find out that this man had been to prison in America and he's a deportee. So that's why, when I hit him and asked him what he got deported, notice him couldn't answer like he must say, wait.
He couldn't answer.
Yeah, like he must say, wait, this man
he get arrogant.
Yes.
And start to hurdle some
insults at me.
Like, no, me no need to answer that because you should have known already. All them kind of thing there. He refused to answer a simple question.
Yeah, man, because he could not believe that this is the first time I'm
expose him.
Yes, this is the first time I'm talking with him. I do not know him, but I was able to, background information about him. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, and to him maybe he might think that his Pine Action tell me about him, but poor Pine Action. You understand? But that's how and the reason why I release these videos is just expose them to show that all these people, their minds are narrow. They're not critical thinkers. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
that's what beat Jamaican people a lot, man.
Yeah, man.
Critical thinking skills.
They don't have it.
And
they don't.
The inability to use them initiative in the right way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These people would move to hug up the criminals and call them general. Because I notice if in every community, if you see a decent little young soldier in there, mannerable and respectful,
nobody
say a nerd that. And then see one little old other one will tell people about them mother and all kind of thing, then call him general. I noticed that. So these people, is how you grow your people them in your community, man.
Mm-hmm. Them six them up, man.
Yeah. Man, but
and and I understand that he went Gummy Bear went on TVJ and still saying that in Barna, Jamaica without any proof.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the video as yet, but one of the viewers told me that the man went on TVJ. Yes, big thanks to everyone who reached out via the channel's telephone number to show interest in subscribing to our new platform, one that builds to speak truth to power and impact every single person living in America and around the world. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, green, blue, or red. This message is for all people who believe in freedom, truth, and justice. Yes. As we have said before, the name of the new challenge speaks for itself. United we win, divided we lose. And you're looking at, most people say that they cannot find it and all kind of things. So now, getting the feedback from, from most of you people, in which, well, we can't even count the amount of people that reach out to us and leave message. We cannot find it. You have to understand that my voice, this voice is not a voice that has been loved by the powers that be. Because when you speak truth, they try to censor in every way. But guess what? We're not going to stop, So, united we win, divided we lose. That's not just a slogan. It's a fact. It's a call to rise above fear and stop playing it safe, while the system quietly chews up and spit us out. Even you. Cowards might think they are staying out of trouble by staying silent, but in the end, we just say it runs there spiritually, mentally, financially, and politically. So here's the truth. It is better to live a life and die as a free, honest, decent, honorable, and truthful human being than to exist as an obedient, broken slave, begging for crumbs from a table that was never built for you. For over 400 years, our ancestors, we are taught black people, cried out to a God. They were taught to fear, kneeling and praying to a man in the sky, while their bodies were chained and their minds conditioned. That didn't free them. What did? Knowledge, courage, unity. Men like Taki, who the same maroons in Jamaica kill, chop off his head and put on a pike. Taki is the one why the United States of America exists today as a republic, but they won't teach the white people in America. A black man who took on the British Empire and won. And it's time we walk that same path. Any bolder? This new channel is not for the weak-hearted, the lukewarm, or for the comfortably numbed. It's for those who know who they are, God's children, defined by nature, fearless by choice. If that's you, welcome on. To the rest, stay away. We don't need friends who are secretly enemies. We don't need deadweight doubters or deceivers. When we say enemies, we're talking about everything that stands against the truth. Lies, manipulation, division, cowardice, and blind obedience. No more lies, no more games, no more silence. This channel is the battleground for truth, and we are not backing down. How many times can they kill us once? Millions of our ancestors has died for this, for the little freedom that we're enjoying. God created every man equal, but some think that they're superior. And those who think that they're superior, just look, not one of them have ever been the fastest one in the world. Their genes are recessive. Our genes are dominant. So please, subscribe to the channel. We know that we are being sabotaged and tampered by the powers that be. But as time goes by, the truth will reveal. And I'm like, that must be an old video. But on God's earth, if you're claiming something that you were born in Jamaica, you're not supposed to have your Jamaican birth certificate. On God's, that's how to show you all the PMP is corrupt, They give the man a Jamaican passport without a Jamaican birth certificate.
So in that case now, we didn't give him a passport like that. That's part in the passport, the section that says place of birth. What do they have at that?
Them send down a Kingston, Jamaica. And remember that
so your birth paper need to back that now.
Yes, but there's none. And the uniform.
So they have a British birth paper for him.
Oh, the PMP?
Yeah, so I'm asking if do they expose a British birth paper for
no, they're not gonna do it. And they
hide everything.
Yes, they are the ones, and the PMP is people that's close to him, that expose him remember, you know, before the killing of Sweeney and Rum Punch, you know, everyone had this man as a Jamaican. If he hadn't authorized the killing of these people because of votes, things it would not come to the fore. It's same PMP that is close to him called me and told me that you know that Mr. Porter, this man is not a Jamaican by birth, and we don't want the Michael Manley playbook again, where I burn out and I kill Jamaicans in this vote business and numbers. You understand? You know. So, and that's why I don't like the channel, you know, because I am the only YouTuber, you know, that tell the people the truth. I don't give people a sensational news. I tell them the truth. Just like when he lost the election and he came out like Donald Trump to tell the Jamaican people that he won, that the PMP won. When I did not know that 5 is greater than 7. I know 7 is greater than 5. You understand? And no other YouTuber don't tell the people that this man is lying. It's the Jamaica Labour Party that won the election, the local government election, and not the PMP. You understand? Because they are afraid of him. And they're afraid of the voters and their viewers. Because most of them that are on YouTube, they're on YouTube hustling. They're not on YouTube to educate the people. The Jamaica Young Police channel is totally different, you know. We're not waiting for people to... we don't tell people sensational things. We tell them real things that can help them in life. Aspire them. Inspire them so that aspire to be a better human being. You understand? If you don't... Every video that I have done here, if the people watch it to the end, you learn something. But those who do not want to learn anything, those who do not want to learn anything, they watch it like for 4 or 5 minutes, and I have seen it. But those who want to learn,
I watch every one I open, I watch it to the end.
Yes, then that's how you're going to learn. You understand?
I watch it to the end.
You know.
Yeah, man. But we just have to hope that people make a very informed decision going into this election coming up.
Yes.
And the people will understand clearly what they are seeing. This is what they want. Don't be the dilated fools anymore that put Jamaica into a state of repair again. But, you know, we have to go back to repair.
Anytime these people touch Jamaica, man, it's not only hell and powderhouse, but the destruction. You know, these people are the epitome of evil, man. These people, they have no respect for the rule of law.
That's one important thing.
Yeah, man, they breed criminals like chink, man.
That's one important thing. Rules of law, they don't love that, they don't embrace it.
Not at all, man. These, you know, and these people, I want them lie without mercy.
Yeah, man.
You know, I don't know how them do it, you know, but why these people are some...
I realized that for a while back, man. And they don't stand corrected. They don't stand corrected. If they say that somebody thief something, and you tell them a story that can show the light that, no, it wasn't so, they turn it to something else or somebody else. To make it seem like they are adding to what they are saying, but it's some other rubbish they're talking about.
Yeah, man, propaganda. And that's what they are good at.
I love it, man. I love it, man. But they must remember first and foremost that we are all Jamaican.
Well, they don't.
Are they good at the country?
They don't see themselves as Jamaicans.
We all benefit. No, what happened for the bad?
In case you
everybody suffer.
In case you do not know, PMP never see themselves as Jamaicans. PMP see themselves as PMP. I tell you now, I'm from the belly of the beast, you know. They have never seen themselves as Jamaicans. If these people had seen themselves as Jamaicans, when what Mark Golding and Wilfred Rattigan and all these people were doing in America, trying to overthrow the Jamaican government, these people, they would lick out. You understand? But they didn't.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's a terrible thing, man, because just like people who want to call themselves bad man and gangster, they would hate if somebody said that they're a good person. They rather people call them bad man.
Yes, man. Yeah, all right. Yeah, and you know that anything bad, they throw it away. That goes to show you the mindset of these people. They are not for decency. But we continue. We're not gonna allow them to destroy the little that is left of Jamaica.
Yeah.
We're not. And look, you see what is happening right now. Jamaican for Justice is out there now. Demonstrate. They're planning a demonstration on April 29th. And hopefully by then, I know that people who want to know where Michael Jackson live, that are the woman who are Jamaican for Justice, because Uncle Sam don't give them any money anymore for them to promote criminality, because promoting criminality, and giving criminals some credence in Jamaica, it's on the benefit North America and Europe, because what they're doing is chasing the best and the brightest from Jamaica to other countries.
Yeah.
And that is so they are not patriots. They are all in the destruction of Jamaica for what's in it for me. You understand? And these people, honestly, I must do something about these people, to write a document to the Department of State to remind them that these are the people they are the one. That's why we have a convicted court dealer, twice convicted as a liar, in which liar supposed to be upstanding citizen. Jamaica is the only place in the world where you have a convicted criminal or liar. You ever hear anything like that? How that?
Never.
How is that? Instead we are move forward, we are digress, we are go back to the days of Henry Morgan. We are no white people. We are God children. Black people are honest, decent, ethical people. Even when our ancestors were living in Europe for 700 years, we weren't there terrorizing the white people. We left infrastructure and we civilized them in Europe. It's the same white people them come up with them lies and chase out our ancestors, and them went back to Africa. It's black people civilize the world and impart decency, even if white people bathe. And we have to teach them that for bathe in Europe. Because them used to say, so you never know that. Black people teach.
I hear that before, man.
Yeah, black people teach white people bleed. Hey, entire the black plague, I kill the white people them in Europe, The only people they did are kill white people in Europe, The only people that it wasn't affecting was black people, Because black people them in a shower, the white people they in a beard.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and then now, I saw them come up with it, I say black people them a kill them off, when they're the one that not show. If you no beard and get rid of all of the gunk off of your body, all of these,
turn into some disease.
Yes, you understand? And that's how the black plague. And then them turn around and say black people not kill them. They're just stupid people them. You understand? So, we are honest and ethical people. And we have to continue that. We have to continue that journey. We cannot allow.
We lose a lot of that in our country through politics, man.
No, not through politics, through the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization. They are the one that imparted dishonesty to us as a people, criminality, and normalize it. That's why 98% of the people them who are in prison in Jamaica are from PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization communities. They are the only one in Jamaica who tell black men, so open up your body wall and take it like a girl. And yet still the world say Jamaica homophobic. In which you should have an uprising when the white man, the big belly white man tell the black man them to do that. So nothing wrong for open up your body and take it like a girl.
And that's wrong, man. That's wrong.
What
and I don't understand why these people call themselves gay people. Or them think they are right.
No, but
then if you call yourself gay and you are part of a gay community, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody call you a batty man, you shouldn't have no problem with it. Why you are discriminating and talk about people or discriminate against you when people are call you what you is or what you are?
Alright, but show you the hypocrisy when it come on to these people. Remember, you have men like the Buju Bantans, the Sizzla Kalonji, the Muta Baruka, the Sprague Benz, the Capletons. All of these guys will claim them are Rasta and them stand for truth, rights and justice. Then you have the DJ them, the Popcorn. We know the Vibes Cartel are Rear Admiral already, because you understand, long time. So Vibes Cartel are big rear, a big Timon. Then you have a guy when name what him name Courtney Samuels, them call him Stammer Terror. Him kill all man in a prison in New York in him lover in him, a real admiral in him. And a PMP party. And then Mark Golan parade, you understand? And him tell the black, and then you have Chief Curry. And you don't have none of these people who came out. And, well, not only that, not even Shaggy come out and condemn the man for tell black man, say, open up on a body and take it like a girl. But yet still, the world, the same PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, along with Lisa and all of them, said Jamaica homophobic. And you know, you're Queen Africa, this big idiot, when you're Queen Africa, and we have bonfire upon the team and them. You know, you should condemn the white man and say, I tell black people to vote for the big belly white man, where I tell black people, say, open up your body and take it like a girl. What kind of people are these people? And them say them love Jamaica. And all because them love this cult, them have no morality. Them a support the man for tell black people, say, open up your body, black men, and take it like a girl. And now see it now, look where it gone now. Where black men now are open up a man's body and a lick out. And then, you understand?
Them man there, yeah, no, them man there, them don't know themselves. That's why they end up in a them thing, them man.
Them man normalize something that is not only it's immoral, ungodly, and gross, man. And none of these people, you know, your Queen Africa, come out and lick out. Remember, you know, them, hey, may I show you them staying at the same PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, you know, with Lisa Anna, you know, come out and mash her up, you know, make she lose millions, you know, tell lie upon her, you know, and she a PMP, you know. You see, like me, you know, you come out and tell them they lied upon me. You could not get me to support that party anymore. You, this, and she, that may I tell you, say them can't think, is a cult. You understand? I get
everybody. The Jamaica is like the people them believe Jamaica have one big old garrison right now in a bridging where I just the baddest man want to rule the country, you know, the brightest are the most well thinking person.
Well,
the baddest man.
Hey, look here,
and that them want to bring the country to.
Well, that now go up. I first since 1989 we have a prime minister who is leading the country in the right direction. The man love the security force and him defend the police. That as you said before, you know, I wasn't a fan of him, you know. Andrew Willis, you know, because him used to talk like him have some PMP talking points in him. You understand? When I talk about human rights, anytime you're a politician or anybody that a criminal, them talk about. But because they know so most of the people them can't think. You notice him not talk about that anymore because him knows human rights are criminal rights. It's not you them talk about
if they want to visit Jamaica, go back to the good country that it's supposed to be. Right? Just leave the police and then do them work here, man.
No man, but we're on track. We're on track to become back.
Yeah, man. Leave the police and then do them job, man.
If you listen
we don't hate police and we don't afraid of police, you know, because as long as police are not idiot to walk around and shoot people for not, man.
No man, the police them know the criminal them.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Them are not idiot for walk around and shoot people for no reason at all, man. And the funny thing is that when these criminals walk around and shoot people, everybody mouth shut. Nobody comments, nobody say nothing, nobody know anything. And oftentimes I hear Jamaican people bashing on Joel Nation and bash other people, you know, not only him, but other people who in power at the time when people attack. But one thing we may know for sure, as a man, everybody who dead in a Jamaica by a gun bullet, at least 2 or 3 other people know who killed them.
True.
At least. Andrew or Mark or whoever are ruling the country or will be ruling the country.
No.
They are them bed when it happen. So the people them need to stop being a hypocrite and speak the truth and stop blame other people to what them are embrace in a them backyard. Yeah, man.
I know say the dancehall and the dancehall even all the what name. And you see Jamaican people and all, you see once them like you, morality and truth no count, you know, them no care, you know.
Yeah.
Because look at Buju Banton. Buju Banton is a man who promotes rape, I tell say boy girl him serious, I forget get it tonight. I forget your body by gunpoint. That I rape him I promote. And the Jamaican women them still love him see him here. So them condition the people them for love criminality. Oh and God, I've never of all of the art. Let me tell you, I have never bought a Buju Banton, CD, Sizzler. I have Shaggy, Bounty Killer, never buy a Beanie Man, Capitan, but mostly Bob Marley, you understand?
Yeah.
But these people, they are all for criminality and they must support the rule of law. Because you have to understand, in a Jamaica, if you support the rule of law, you're not going to be popular. That's the reason why, that's the reason why this channel is not being loved, because I don't promote criminality and I don't tell sensational stories. I tell people everything that is done on this channel is to educate and uplift black people. For you to think and denounce criminality. I don't give anything subtle or a subliminal message. I just say it raw and tell people as it is. Do you understand? You cannot be for this and then you are against that. You have to be for something. You cannot be in the middle.
Yeah, we're not like criminal, man.
No deal.
Even if it's a family member, man. Don't do it around me and make me know say you're involved. Right?
Simple as that. I don't know if you had listened about I had a cousin who was a very close friend of Vybz Kartel. He's the one that brought Vybz Kartel into criminality.
I heard you talk about it.
And if I can condemn him and condemn others, I don't like criminals. I don't care who's the guy. You understand?
Well, a lot of people don't understand, You embrace criminals and you turn a blind eye to their activity once it's not against you.
Mm-hmm.
When they finish with the other person, it's your time.
Yes.
So me, straight up, not have nothing to do with them.
No,
Call me informer if you want.
Well, me rather to be called an informer. I enjoy being an informer.
No do nothing wrong around me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to be a part of the foolishness and I not going to start nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is me. So, we have a lot of work to do, man.
Well, we're not stop, We're not stop fight for it, you understand?
Yeah, we have a lot of work to catch up on, man. So,
we're not stop fight for this, you understand?
Yeah, man. Respect for the talk and thank you for reaching out to me.
Alright, my boss. And all the best to you and everything there. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, man. So, keep doing the good work, boss, and make sure, say, the people them here will go on.
Yeah, man, when I stop, well, the only thing we tell the people are truth, and the truth hurt only the guilty. So the only thing where you can use destroy lies is with truth, and that's how we always do. Them hate we, and we love them, we still love them, you understand? Because eventually maybe them will see the light, but look here, you cannot educate a fool, because the fool will hate you.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Definitely.
And the only way you can control the fool is to tell the fool say him smart. Or him a genius. Yes. Yeah, man, just like ugly some, You understand? May I tell you, the only thing them people know for impart to people, man, is evil.
My brother is different, man. I'm different.
Well, my great grandaunt say him face look like a old beat out pum pum and no use. May I tell you, yeah, man.
Brother, is different, man. I'm different. I thought that Bridging was for the truth and the right.
No, man.
I see him make a dangerous turn, man.
The man a old criminal, man. The man go to prison. Yeah, that's why I tell you, say you have to listen to the Dr. Herbert Nelson. A 4-hour conversation. Herbert Nelson exposed a whole heap of criminality where criminality and acts of dishonesty and all the men are rip off the people, them and them thing in a group, I saw it, you understand?
Yeah. I'll go and check out the video, man. I'll go and check it out and
there's
everything, man.
Well, there are so many videos over 2,000 videos that we have done, because we want to educate the people them and keep them on the right track. Because we don't want our people to be captured by the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization communities and destroy them mentally, physically and spiritually. You understand? The only thing the PMP don't have to do is create criminals like chinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, my brother, have yourself a beautiful day.
Yeah, man. You take care, man.
Alright, you too. Alright. You know, the betrayal of the Rastafarians ethos, when Rastas sleep with Babylon, when individuals who claim to dismantle, they are going to dismantle Babylon and burn down Babylon. These are the same people who claim the mantle of Rastafari openly, align themselves with the very enemies of God, the laws of nature, and cultural foundation of black liberation. It reveals a deep rot at the core of their supposed convictions. These so-called Rastas, once seen as warriors of truth, justice, and righteousness, have traded a sacrifice, their sacred vow for societal acceptance, political favor, and a seat at Babylon table. These are not Rastas. They are rascals, enemies of the people. By embracing I remain silent in the face of unnatural, immoral lifestyles being promoted under the banner of progressive politics. They have not only betrayed the principle of Selassie first, but they have also disrespected the divine order set forth by Jah Rastafari and the ancestral spirit of black liberation. Rather than stand firm on the teaching of Marcus Garvey, the laws of the Most High, and the spiritual path of the Nyabingi, they have bent the knee to Mark Gomebir Golden, a man who represents the very system Babylon rose up to resist. A man whose party, the PNP LGBTQ plus criminal organization, now boldly champions ideologies that undermine the fabric of family, morality, and African identity. Those imposters have abandoned their faith for fame, disregarded righteousness for relevance, and have sold out their own people for political crumbs. Disgraceful at best. These are not Rastas. They are rascals in dreadlocks, wolves in sheep clothing, enemies of black people, black truth, black dignity, and black sovereignty. They are a disgrace. How can you claim to walk with Jah while holding hands with Babylon? How can you chant fire upon Rome but lie with its agents? The contradiction is not only shameful, it's spiritually dangerous. These are not people who have any shame. They have become a disgrace to the very movement they claim to represent, betraying the struggle of generations who fought for black consciousness and repatriation and divine order. In truth, these individuals no longer represent Rastafari, they represent confusion, compromise, and corruption. We must call them out, not to shame, but to protect the integrity of the movement. Rasta is not a costume, it's not a trend, it's a divine calling. An holy covenant, a way of life built on the rock of truth, love, and African redemption. Let the true sons and daughters of the Most High rise up and reclaim the banner of Rastafari from these counterfeit voices. Let us declare boldly, Rasta stands not with Babylon, but with Zion, not with compromise, but with truth. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.